All right, thank you very much, Marv. I spoke to Kobe Bryant. He said that the team played their worst half in the final since the first half of Game 1. He said we're still up 4 at the half. He said we didn't shoot very well, only 38%. We're still up by 4. He says we got to keep our heads together. Let's not allow the emotion of the building and the 76ers to take over, and we need to keep them off the offensive boards. I'm very happy with our position considering the way we played. Marv?
And Kobe only 2 for 10 in his 22 minutes. The Lakers 16 of 42 for the 38, as Jim mentioned. Sixers 20 for 45, so they shoot 44%. But the Lakers with a decisive edge of the foul line and also hitting 3, 6 for 9 from downtown. Here's Kobe. The play by McKee to get it away from Fox. Lakers with that 4-point lead as this third quarter gets underway. Allen Iverson hanging in, being played aggressively by Derek Fisher. Beats him off the dribble, rejected by O'Neal.
The Sixers have to come with that same energy they started the game with. They cannot dig themselves a hole.
Fisher for 3. Derek Fisher from downtown. And that's his third 3.
Larry Brown is going to have to really watch his team, Marv. If the Lakers score a couple times, he's going to have to take some timeouts. He's got to control this game right now.
Mutombo fed by McKee, and he's fouled. O'Neal with his second.
Here's Derek Fisher right here, and on the penetration by Kobe, he's just going to kick the ball right back to him. See him pull the defenders. 3 guys go to his penetration, and Fisher squares it up. Those are the kind of shots he got against San Antonio when he went 15 of 20 in that series, set a record for 3-point field goals made in a 4-game series.
Dikembe Mutombo at the line for the first time. See the numbers on Derek Fisher. The Lakers now 7 of 10 from 3-point range.
An interesting statistic as we see Mutombo at the line. The 76ers 28 points in the paint in the first half. The Lakers only 18. Normally that has been the other way. So even with them controlling the paint, they still trail.
Lakers have a 6-point edge. They open up with Bryant, Fisher in the backcourt. O'Neal, Grant, Fox up front. Shot clock at 5. Kobe able to recover. Rebounded by Grant. Horace Grant overshoots, but Bryant able to come away with it.
Wow. Kobe Bryant. Mark, what hustle. Missed his first 3 shots of the quarter. He just wanted that ball and got it back and was able to knock it down. What a great play. Lakers
now lead 57-49. And the foul is called on Grant. For Horace, it is his second.
When you are trying to get back in the game, you've got to come up with every loose ball you can see. Horace Grant takes it away from Tyrone Hill. Now watch Kobe just wrestle this ball away and muscle it back into the basket, looking for something to get him going.
McKee eluding Fox. And then a foul is called as Hill got involved with Grant. Tyrone Hill called for his second personal. Doug, you look back to the Western Conference run by the Lakers to the brink of repeating. Winning another title. The Lakers won their 3 elimination games by an average of 16 points. 2 of their 3 previous series against Portland and Sacramento were clinched on the road. They have gone 7-0 on the road in this playoff run, and Kobe Bryant beginning to feel it.
See, that's what happens. You get yourself a hustle basket, you come right back and you get that little spinner on the baseline.
Lakers open up a 10-point lead. Eric Snow. Sixers are getting their shots. Not able to hit.
This is danger time.
Fisher. Rebounded by Grant. And a foul. Horace Grant doing a terrific job.
Well, the question is, are the Sixers out of gas? I mean, we talked about, Mark, before the game in our open. This game was not going to be about energy or hustle or any of those things. It was going to be about execution. Right now, the Sixers look like a very tired team. The Lakers are beating them to every loose ball to start this third period.
Horace Grant gunning for his 4th NBA championship. A member of 3 title teams with the Chicago Bulls. It's been 8 years, though, between championships for Horace, who came over in that 4-team trade from the Seattle Sonics.
Well, I'd say I feel old watching Horace Grant. I was his first coach when he was a rookie. He and Scottie Pippen came in. What careers those two guys have had. Championships, and to watch them grow and blossom into these kind of players has really been amazing.
Here's Snow just firing one up. Snow on the recovery. Lakers with a 60-51 lead. 3 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Good play by Snow, and then fouled by Bryant.
Kobe's got to be aware that anytime Eric Snow is in the game, he's going to be tracking that ball. Eric Snow makes a very difficult shot at the basket, but does not quit on the play, gets up off the floor, and then knocks in that little 8 to 10 foot jumper on the baseline.
Iverson, yes. So Iverson is now 8 of 19. He has 21 points. The Sixers down by 7. There's Fox getting the step and draws the foul.
Rick Fox will surprise you with his quickness. That time he saw an opening and took it right to the basket. Allen Iverson always working off the basketball. You see Derek Fisher go for the steal, and he just sort of slides to that open area on the baseline to knock in that jump shot. Works so well without the basketball. And Marv, it's interesting because in college he had the ball so much in his hands. He did the same thing when he came into the league early. But they really have made him into a 2-guard, and he has learned so well how to move without that ball and use those screens.
And Tyrone Hill, who has emerged as an important player for the Sixers tonight, picked up his 4th. So he sits down. 3 fouls the last 95 seconds committed by Tyrone Hill, bringing on Matt Geiger as his replacement. Lewis Johnson reporting that George Lynch, suffering that sprained toe in the first half, will not make a return tonight. Iverson for 3. Geiger and Grant in a battle, and the foul is called on Grant.
Well, they're going to need some play from Matt Geiger. Now, he has had games where he's come in like in game 1. He had 5 field goals, gave him 10 points off the bench in the victory. He's come in, hit some shots, but he's gotten himself in foul trouble. Marv, he can only play in spurts, so for 5-6 minutes, he has got to give his team something.
Well, in this instant, Matt Geiger not matched with Shaquille O'Neal. He's matched up with Horace Grant. Mutombo turned back by O'Neal. Snow had it stripped. Crowd looking for a foul on the Lakers. Play by McKee getting up in the face of Fisher, preventing the 3-point attempt. Here's Bryant able to post up. Rebound O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal with 19 points.
Well, it was great recognition by Kobe. Iverson was on him on the switch. He went into the post. He missed a little jumper, but once again, that offensive rebound, that quickness to the ball by the Lakers here that we've seen the entire third period.
Snow draws the foul. That's 3 on Kobe Bryant.
Kobe's getting a little anxious here. He's got to make sure he calms himself down. He's talked about before the game staying in the moment. And, you know, Marv, it looks like he's trying to think about getting that little knockout punch here to get the Sixers down by double digits, as they are right now by 11, to trying to increase that lead. He's just got to be very, very careful right now. Just take his time.
And Kobe has tried to down